and we'll be ensorcelled.
Okay, so Brian and Sean +5 to willpower. Andrew nothing. Jason, what about you?
I am going to put 1 into strength because I'm in dire need of that, and then due to recent events, I'm going to put 1 in mighty shot.
You mean +5 to strength, like
yeah.
+5? All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I have 200, so +5 to strength, and then I'm going to take mighty shot because
mighty shot is very good.
I might.
Hey, can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
we can.
Okay.
I think the Skype crisis has been solved.
Crisis averted.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right. So, who's making notes?
I figured I will today because I wasn't going to count this as a full session but I was going to go ahead and continue making notes since I made them for the last 2 times.
Okay, very cool. Sure. All right.
Is this your last, or was that your last time then, Andy?
Well, it would be, but I don't know if it's fair to count this as a whole note-taking session.
Well, it will be like an hour or so. It depends on you, Andy. If you want it, that's cool.
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Okay. Right. So last time, you were given a big fucking gun to shoot some bad dudes with it. Apparently, the bailiff has been the bad guy all along. Who knew? Or certainly not me. As it turns out, Leonid Grozny, who bears a very striking resemblance to the bust of the deceased former overlord of the village of Trotteldorf, and his co-conspirator Schlecht, are they're pretty evil. Yeah. I don't remember who told you that. Oh yeah, the little girl said that Schlecht. That was Schlecht who brought her to the Beastman camp.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't remember about Grozny though. I don't know who told you that. Or like, did you thought about it yourselves?
Which
I thought we sort of figured it out that he was, or somebody told us a story about the daughter or something going, something happening with a pregnancy occurring, and
does it?
Yeah.
I forget where we heard that story from though. Was that from the wife of the innkeeper, or?
No.
We found a bust of somebody.
Right.
Right. Well, the bust looked exactly like the guy.
At first, we thought that he was the old necromancer, but then somehow we found out he was the son of.
Yeah, somebody told us a story, and I don't remember.
Actually, you think that Grozny is probably a descendant of Van Burgruin, who was the leader of the village before he was tried for necromancy, and the Raven Knights descended upon the village, murdered him, and essentially, took it over because it's like their land now. The village of Trotteldorf pays their homage to the Raven Knights. But
the
elf
tell us that?
The elf. Oh yeah,
it was the dream sequence. I think I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, and the elf told you that the family of von Burgruin were allowed to live, specifically his wife and I believe daughter, but the Raven Knights didn't knew that wife was pregnant. And when they sent them away to Kislev, she gave birth to the man who later became Leonid Grozny, and who returned to have his revenge. You know about the plot centering, around the contamination of the fields with some horrible plague that is actually decimating this village. People are dying here. The Temple of Mor is filled with bodies, and more villagers are essentially getting crazy. You were rather fortunate, as you were given some kind of very tasty antidote. But yeah, it's not looking good. It looks like Leonid and Schlecht, the so-called magister, are behind it all.
And we also know that it's not just a plague. There's some supernatural component to it when we fought those monsters.
Yes, you did fought something in the common green. No, sorry, it was the orchard.
Yeah.
Some kind of horrible monstrosities. You don't really think that they were from this world. There were also the beastmen. The beastmen in the near Van Burgerin's hollow. I mean, sorry, yeah, Van Burgerin's hollow. The beastmen allowed you to live with the girl, with the little girl, who is now in your custody. And you are getting ready to kill Grozny and Schlecht with some fancy, heavily customized 360 no scope Hochland long rifle, loaded with some kind of strange alchemical ammunition. So, remind me about your plan.
So what we were going to do is we were going to have... well, I'm sorry, trying to move the thing. So if you look on the map, over at 6, I believe where that little squiggly symbol is with the arrow.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there is where Jason was going to sit and wait with the sniper rifle. The rest of us were essentially going to go knock on the door and tell them that, what was it? We were going to say something. I think we were going to say, we found a little girl, something. Hold on, I have to look at the notes real quick. Just to basically that way to get them free, or not to get them free, to get them to get the two baddies to come out. And at which point he was going to take off a shot, and we were probably going to toss some grenades and then run like crazy.
Yeah, it says here the party plans for Sally to knock on the door and tell him that he has found a girl being held by the beastmen and we've massacred those beastmen. This is to draw them out. The rest of the party has frag grenades. Sally is also going to have a flash grenade. When Vincent takes a shot from his sniper position, the remaining members are going to toss their grenades at the wizard and Grozny and or into the keep, and then they're going to rush back to the wagon and take off.
My story is going to be that they that we found the girl, killed the beastman, and she's with her parents, and the parents insist she doesn't leave again. They want the overseer to come to them.
Okay.
So like that should be enough to draw them out and to tell them, we killed the beastman. So
I think honestly, if we just say we have her and we want to know what to do with her, might be enough to draw them out.
Yeah.
That way, they don't send people around to the inn behind us or something,
Keep it short and sweet, yeah.
Yeah. We want to know what to do with her because we killed all these beastmen that they probably should know about.
Yeah, we don't want to give them so much information that they can make a decision. We want to just give them enough for them to come out to get more information from us.
Right.
Very well. It's night, by the way, or at least, evening. It's
Right.
completely dark. The only light sources are, the ones coming from inside some of the cottages. Not all, some. Yes?
A quick question for Jason. Do you want one of us to either have a torch or a lantern to help illuminate for you?
I thought he had a night vision scope.
Yeah.
I do, but I think you guys aren't sneaking around, and it's
right.
And it's dark out, so you guys should have a torch, and then pretty much everybody within a 5-meter radius should be pretty well lit. So just keep a torch, make sure it's lit and it's high, and make sure you don't block the shot.
Yeah. Okay. I'll carry the torch.
Okay.
And I guess obviously I think we've already stated it, but to make sure it goes without saying, we've all mounted a couple of grenades in easy to reach places,
Of course.
but out of sight.
And stay on the right side of the trail, so that if they come out, they'll be standing more to the left,
Ooh, good idea.
and then that'll kind of get them online.
Good idea.
Okay. You guys are making your way towards the manor. Meanwhile, Jason, you are sneaking between the haystacks, which you can see on the map. Remind me, you will be shooting from between the trees where the red where the red arrow is, like, right?
Yep.
Okay. You've passed the haystacks and enter between the trees. You can see the manor from here, and well, first of all, you probably need to set up some kind of nest, or position from which you'll be able to snipe.
Yeah, I think with where Vincent's at and what training he's had, he's probably going to he'd probably still make a standing shot, but he'd have a kind of a stick. So if you've ever seen those like arquebusters, how they have like a Y stick.
Yeah.
So he'd be doing that with maybe his other rifle, leaning up against a tree for extra support, and then he has the cloak over him. And
well, okay, that is some kind of idea, but you probably won't be able to stabilize the rifle, as good as if you'd be using the Y stick. But there are a couple other alternatives. Think about something, and if you won't be able to think about anything, then let's roll intelligence.
Well, I imagine there's plenty of trees.
Yes.
Like I have the rifle. Depending on how big these trees are, if I can't find a stick sticking out at about shoulder height that I can brace it on.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So roll for perception to find an appropriate branch.
In worst case scenario, I can tie a knot around the barrel of my other rifle and essentially kind of make a stick. But let me make that roll for perception. Oh, success.
It was. You found a good enough branch for a plan to succeed. You are preparing your nest, pulling out the rifle, stabilizing it.
I'm not very quiet doing it. That's the background noise.
Stabilizing it.
Dropping pots and pans.
Yeah, preparing your cloak.
Setting off the fireworks.
Exactly. Meanwhile, you guys, you're making your way up the manor.
Yeah, we want to make sure to do it slowly so he has plenty of time.
Of course. Roll for perception, everyone. Nice.
Character sheet.
Nice. Not really.
Perception.
I'm busy.
Sorry, not you, Jason, because you are staying behind. So.
Okay.
It's Sean. Oh,
Ooh.
Sean, it's a botch.
I know. Luck point.
Okay. Nice. As you are getting nearer the main complex, you can see that a bit to your left, where the little yellow building is. It's not on the map actually, but it is in the description of the manor. There's a very low, waist-high wall, and behind that wall stands a man, looking intently into the gloom. It looks like it's one of the Kislevite Kossars, the scum of Grozny. the men who are despised by the common folk of Trotteldorf. He hasn't spotted you.
Even though we're carrying a torch.
Yes, because he rolled 96.
Oh.
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah. It's probably has something to do with the fact that as you are approaching the man and the wind blows towards you, you can smell the alcohol from his direction. Very strong alcohol.
I nudge Sally and point to him and see kind of shrug my shoulders, like trying to indicate, do you want to kill him or do we just want to? Do we want to holler at him? What?
I mean, he's just in the middle of the road, right? Like on our way up to the manor.
No, he's more.
No, he's to the left.
I'm going to paint it.
Yeah, he's looks. My guess is he's supposed to be keeping watch.
Oops. Shit.
Yeah. No, I see it. Just right there in the corner of the building.
I mean, we should move past him and go talk to the overseer, right?
Okay, just ignore him.
Yeah, I mean, like
he's. Oh, yeah, he's here. You can see it, like a little square. Yeah.
A little square in the corner of the yellow roof building.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think we should put
Stabby.
one less person behind us?
I mean, we're not really hiding or anything right now. We're just
and there might be somebody watching from the building too.
I mean, if he yells out or something, it's like an unnecessary risk we're taking,
True.
Why don't I shout to him, hey you, something like, hey you, we need to speak to Grozny.
Okay.
That way we can at least get him off his post.
So you are doing that. You are shouting to him, right?
Yeah.
He'd probably be easier to convince too.
Yeah.
If he's drunk.
Okay. You're shouting to the man. He immediately looks in your direction and he's like, "Oh, why are you shouting so loud? Can't you see I'm patrolling here."
We need to speak to your boss.
He walks towards you. The man is completely drunk, like just stinking drunk. He's wearing this light brown tunic, has some sort of a strange hat with like embroidered with fur. He also has a massive double-handed axe on his back, and the back hangs on his right hip. And he also has a bow and a couple of arrows on his back as well. You say that you want to speak with the boss.
Yeah, we've got news. We need to talk to him.
But
Excuse me.
It's all right.
Yeah, he belched he belched vodka in your face. It's disgusting to say the least.
Meeple tries to get a contact high.
But why do you? But why do you want to speak with him at this time of the day?
We found a girl and some beastmen, and we need to know what to do with her.
Okay. Let's see how he reacts. What?
Yeah, well, I mean, we took care of the beast, man. They're all dead and chopped up in the woods. But we need to know what to do with the girl.
Just go get your boss. He'll tell us.
Alright, I will go to look for my boss. You don't do anything stupid. And with that, walking in a zigzag, he sets off towards the manor. You think that you have like a minute, maybe two, before this whole thing starts. So any last requests, changes to plan,
I'm gonna light my pipe so I look comfortable and at ease.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we're all lined up, kind of to the left of the door, to the right of the door.
Yeah, but remember that the manor is this gray building.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought this whole area was walled.
Oh no, yeah, but we're right, but to the entrance, so we're out of the way.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
also
we should move closer to the entrance since that's where we walked in.
Right, and I want to
somebody's
make
moving
sure.
us.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm close with the torch held up, so that obviously I'm illuminating the doorway.
Of course.
Smoking my pipe and getting in a position.
All right. Jason, you've set up your sniping spot.
Yep, I got the Hawkland rifle set up, and I have my other rifle loaded, set up, leaning right next to me.
All right. You've pressed the rune, and the whole scope turned light green, illuminating everything in your field of view. It's actually quite incredible to your simple old worlder mind, but it works. You now roll for perception with a plus 30%.
Null, protect me if this thing explodes in my face.
Great. You've managed to spot your friends. They are to the right side of the entrance to the manor. You have a pretty good line of fire from here, at least towards the door. You get yeah. Sorry.
Can I start doing aiming actions at this point, or preemptive aiming actions?
No, because you can aim at the door,
okay.
But generally you need to aim at the thing that you want to shoot.
Okay.
So are you aiming at the door, or are you just holding up for now?
Well, I'm looking through the scope, so I imagine I'd have the crosshairs on the door to where I could still see my comrades.
Okay. You're aiming towards the door. You're getting ready. You guys, meanwhile, are waiting. However, the wait is finally over. The door opens up, and out of the manor walks Leonid Grozny. He's in his armor. He has his weapons actually. The weapons are a flail, a sword, dagger at his belt. His helmet has like horns on the side. And walking like a few feet behind him is Schlecht, the Magister. In the light coming from inside the manor, you can see that this man is wearing his greenish robes. He's also leaning on his staff. But other than that, you don't see anything suspicious about him, disturbing. The Kossar is not coming out, at least not now. Grozny looks at you. You can see sort of surprise etched on his face. What is it? My servant told me that you came here speaking something about the girl and the beastmen. Have you found that whole sniper? Well,
we were out looking for, and we came across this party of beastmen that had kidnapped this young girl. So
everyone roll for perception.
Beastmen.
Perception?
Yeah.
Including me, or
No.
Okay. I'm commencing my aim action whenever.
Yeah, basically, the trigger has like this double action, and when you are cocking back the hammer, it makes no sound. You are actually very like you don't really want to know
Man.
for what purpose this weapon will be used in Marienburg. Although you can guess. Okay, so Andrew. Oh yeah, you also wrote.
Yeah, I think only Brian
Yeah.
passed.
Sally,
Yeah.
you saw at the mention of the beastman and the girl, the Magister's face twitched. Like unmistakably. But Grozny is, is looking at you. What is the girl now?
We have her safe with the parents.
I see. Well, you've did a great service to this village. It's with heavy heart that I must inform you that this bitch of a sniper has killed another one of my men today. Shot him square between the
Well,
eyes.
she certainly wasn't where we were.
Yes, I'm going to up my reward to 150 gold crowns if you manage to bring me her head by tomorrow's night. What say you?
Sounds good.
Alright. Jason.
I'm gonna take a shot whenever I feel like it's a good shot. Like I'm not.
So we'll be making 2 rolls. First, it's your perception roll, and if that roll will go smoothly, you get a bonus. If it won't,
All right.
you get a penalty.
Okay, and then I have the aim action. Oh goodness.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah. You are getting the hang of this. This weapon is rather difficult to control. You're guessing that it would take at least a week, maybe 2, of your time to fully master it. But a gun is a gun.
I've got one hand in my pocket, like crossing my finger.
Yeah. You're waiting for the right moment when Grozny and Schlecht are aligned. And this, of course, requires for you to think a couple of moves forward, as the players of a certain game would say. And then you see it. Then you see their next move. Now, you see when they will be aligned in just a second. You're compensating for the distance. There's almost no wind, fortunately, at least right now. It's time to take the shot. So, this is how it works.
I'm hunching a little bit, so I'm even shorter.
You have only a -10 penalty for firing in the night because of the scope. Normally it would be -30 at this distance. You are on half a distance for Hochland long rifle, without any problems, because it's a long range weapon. So no penalties here. You have +10% for your targets being silhouetted, in the door. And then, of course, there's the roll, which you've passed. Another 20%. Fire.
Do I get my aim action?
Yes, but this will this will mean that they will be there will be a chance for them to, not to stay in the line, because it's now or never, essentially.
All right, here goes.
All right. You've passed. So now roll 2d10, and everything above 1 is okay.
Sorry, you broke up there a second.
Sorry, roll 2 times d10.
All right,
All right.
Oh no.
I would. Could you use a luck for that?
Not for the damage.
Ah.
You are speaking with Grozny and Schlecht. You see that they are, they are hanging on your every word, especially Schlecht. Then suddenly you hear the sound of of a weapon being discharged. Grozny's right arm is essentially ripped off from his body in a shower of blood and alchemical fire. The man howls with pain and falls to the ground. The fire consumes him. It envelopes him completely and immolates him in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Well, that was weird.
Schlecht gets sprayed with superheated blood of his benefactor. He also yelps in pain and surprise, but he's still standing.
Toss a couple of grenades.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we roll initiative. No, first. First I'm going to roll for Schlecht's surprise. He passed. He's got very high intelligence stat. So now we roll d10s.
I thought that was Sally actually saying that was weird after all this happened. Well, geez, that was weird. So anyway, about this. All right.
All right, he's got a total of 51.
It's D10 plus
Agility.
Agility. Okay.
So please tell me, starting from Brian.
69.
Lude. Andrew.
55.
Nice. No, Jason. Okay, cool. How much?
54.
54. And Sean?
41.
Right, so we have Brian, Andrew, Jason, Schlecht, and then Sean. Brian, what are you doing?
I'm throwing a frag grenade.
Remember that the man
behind
is
them.
standing like maybe a meter from you.
Well, I just want to make sure he can't run backwards. You know what I mean?
So you want to
So-
try? Yeah.
I think he's trying to throw it behind him.
Okay.
Yeah. So that if he does try to flee, he's running into my grenade. You know,
Okay.
and it should stop anyone from coming out of the keep.
Okay. Right.
And,
So
and hopefully my party members know to jump the guy right now while I'm doing this.
yeah. Well, you're pulling out the frag grenade, pulling out the pin. You're throwing the damn thing. It's like Talaheim all over again. Right. So roll for your ballistic skill.
Well, I kind of want to roll it on the floor. I don't want to like overhand or anything. You know what I mean?
Okay. Still,
Okay.
it's a very
Woohoo!
nice. You've rolled a grenade between it. It rolled in between Schlecht's legs and behind him. But just so we are clear, do you want to hit him with the grenade, or are just throwing it as a sort of a deterrent?
As a deterrent, I want to throw it behind him,
Okay.
like into the keep. Yeah.
Okay. But you know that the grenade
So-
essentially explodes immediately after you throw it.
Okay. What am I supposed to like? Oh, so I can't roll it, is what you're saying?
No, you can. You've rolled it.
It just has a short fuse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
There
Okay.
was an so like I said, you can hit him with the grenade.
Okay. I did not want to hit him because he's like right in front of us. So.
Okay. You've rolled the grenade. It's it rolled in between his legs. It exploded in the hallway behind him. The force of the explosion was so big that it actually blew out the windows to your left and right. The man is screaming. He's screaming in rage, in pain, and in a
Confusion.
Yeah, in confusion. But he's still standing. Andrew,
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna draw my hatchet and attack in any way I can.
Okay, so do you have fast draw?
I do not believe so. Is that a skill or a talent?
It's a talent.
No, I do not.
Remember that he's standing like a meter, maybe a meter 20 centimeters from you, so you need to draw the hatchet, advance, and attack.
Let me ask this. Could I attack him with my torch?
Yes, but it's an improvised weapon.
Let me do that, because I can probably if I can get him set on fire.
The fire is horrible in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that. That way I don't have to draw anything.
Okay. Sure. Go for it. You've jumped towards Schlecht, swinging your torch, swinging it right into his face. Roll for attack.
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
The man, of course, is terrified, seeing you approaching towards him with a torch. He tries desperately to dodge your attack. Of course, he fails. Roll for damage.
And that's just that's D10, right?
Yeah. No, it's D10 minus 3 because it's an improvised weapon.
Okay, so I rolled a 9. Minus 3 would be 6. And I guess I don't get a strength bonus?
You do.
Oh, so that'd be plus another 4. So
So it's like 10.
10.
You've smashed him with the torch. You smashed him with the torch. He howled in pain. He's already smoldering on the right side of his body, where Grozny's burning blood splashed him. By the way, Grozny is no more than a puddle of stinking alchemical, goo, slowly just disappearing into the night. Like, leave no witnesses, right? Now, roll D10. On 1, he catches fire.
Nah, the only time you want to roll a 1.
Yeah. Well, you've managed to smash him with the torch, but the man is still standing. You can see from behind the flames. You can see his gaze full of malice and hatred towards you. And there's also something else, something utterly malicious and horrible in those eyes. Now it's Leopold time. No, wait, it's Leopold time? No, Leopold was last.
I'm dead last.
Yeah. So, just give me a second, I need to retrieve one of the books.
Never a good sign.
My turn is just going to be slinging the Hawkland long rifle while readying the regular rifle, and that's about it.
Can you not take another shot with the Hawkland, or do you not want to risk it?
First
The
of all,
reloads are several turns.
He doesn't.
Okay.
First of all, he doesn't even know how to reload this weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I have my other rifle, so I'm just slinging that one, and then slinging the Hawkland, so if I run off, it comes with me. Then I'm readying the other one. I don't think I have enough actions to do anything else.
Schlecht speaks a couple of words. Words never meant for human mouth.
Oh God.
Be uttered. You can feel.
Vincent is rolling a 1.
You can feel the stench coming from his mouth. It's the stench of decay and corruption. He's like, and we shall of course see if he'll manage to do anything, because okay, well, at least that's okay. It's like friendly time. So first, second. Yeah. And what he did was to vomit at you. a stream of horrible filth, of blood, slime, bugs, and other disgusting, unspeakable things emerged from his mouth and engulfed all three of you. It essentially works as a template weapon, just so you know. Now, each of you must make, starting from Brian, we shall do this like one by one, -10 toughness test.
-10 toughness.
Oh,
I'm gonna use a luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 3 luck left after this.
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Oof.
Now,
There's no dodging this or anything?
no, this is a spell. You can dodge spells. Andrew.
Yeah, I'll be using a look.
All right.
Yeah.
Sean.
Okay, quick question. Does my resist disease give me back that 10? Because I have
No,
plus 10
not
to
for
toughness.
this because it's not a disease.
Okay.
It's
Just
yeah.
Alright. Toughness. Zoink. I might as well follow the pattern and give it a shot to try my luck.
Okay.
Still failed. Darn it.
Right. So those who passed, it is only Brian. I mean everyone, but everyone gets this actually. You all have -10% to all skill and ability tests until the end of combat, essentially.
Okay.
Because of the stench. It's something so disgusting and horrible. You've never smelled anything so bad. Now, those who were hit, each receives 3 hits with strength 4.
Okay.
So we'll start with Andrew. First hit goes towards your chest. You have your armor and your toughness, so you know it's only a strength 4 basic hit.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't want D4, thank you. So first is 7. I'm not sure if it does anything to you.
Okay, I have armor 2 and a toughness of 4.
So 1.
So, 1. Okay.
The second, where we would go, your arm. By the way, when rolling for magic missiles, when rolling were to hit, like I'm doing now, you don't change the dice. So it's
You don't invert it? Okay.
Yeah. I know that none of you plays any magicians or priests, but you know, just in case. All right. Anyway, it's an arm. Let's see how strong the hit will be. Again, 7.
Also against 6, so
1.
1.
Great. And final. It's again torso. This time it's 9.
So torso is 6, so so 3 more, so a total of 5.
Great. So, yeah, he splattered you with this filth. You are covered from head to toe with feces, slime, vomit, you know, all the horrible things. It's like you've taken a bath in a sewer for a month. And the smell is so bad. It's like it's undescribable. Now, Sean, I mean Leopold.
Yes.
First one goes to torso.
Okay.
Only for 6.
Okay. With 3 armor and a 4 toughness, that's 7.
Yeah. So nothing there. Second. That's a head.
Darn it.
But that's a 1. So it's a total of 5 minus your armor and toughness, so I guess nothing comes through.
Yeah, nothing.
Alright. And the last one, it's your arm. And again it's 6, so I guess it's nothing.
Yeah.
So, other than being bathed in this man's bodily fluids,
Mhm.
a lot of them. You're all
All of
pretty-
his bodily fluids.
Yeah, you're all pretty much okay. Now it's Leopold's turn. Oh, by the way, you will need to either burn your clothes or pay a lot for someone to wash them, because, yeah.
You just ruined the resale value of my armor.
Oh, sorry, Andy, by the way, roll
Mhm.
for dexterity for the torch.
Dexterity?
Guess
yeah.
who's not walking on.
Oh.
Guess who's not
Wait,
riding. in
there
the
isn't
car.
a dexterity score. You mean
agility?
Agility, yeah, sorry. It's like D&D. Yeah, the torch has been covered in shit, so it's no
Okay.
longer usable. I mean, it is
Okay.
as an improvised weapon, but it doesn't give any light. Right, so, Leopold.
Okay, so Leopold, I guess, will draw his gladius
Excellent.
and will say, "The power of Sigmar compels you."
As a free action, he says, "Screw Sigmar!" Okay. With that,
And yeah,
you have fast draw?
no, I don't.
Okay, so you are drawing
So-
your Sigmar and you are making one step towards him, right?
Yes.
Alright. Now, new turn. It's Sally, and then it will be Jason, who already fired. That's why you didn't do anything last turn, after, because you were, like, right after firing your weapon. Then it's Andy, Schlecht, and Leopold. Sally, you're up.
I want to get in there and make an attack as fast as possible. So should I just unsheath one sword,
Okay.
or like can I get both out, the sword breaker and the sword in one turn,
You have first
and
draw.
not attack? No, I don't.
Drawing each weapon is half action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just get one weapon out so I can
Okay.
still make an attack.
You've pulled out your sword. You're making few steps towards the man. You raise your weapon and prepare to strike. Now is Jason. Through the
Okay,
scope, you saw your handiwork. Grozny is dead. Essentially, whatever was in that bullet, completely eradicated. Completely. There's no trace. You see that. You saw that the man Schlecht survived, and actually, as it turns out, yeah, he's a fucking cultist. He began, vomiting horrible things at your friends, and now your friends are trying to give him some bad time. The problem is you don't really see what's going on anymore, because 3 of them, jumped him, and it's one huge brawl essentially.
Okay, so I don't have a shot with the other rifle.
Well, first of all, if you're going to pull the other rifle, you don't even think that you'd be able to make a shot. You don't have the scope, the night vision scope. It's dark. Your aiming eye, hasn't gotten used to the darkness, essentially. And 3 of your friends are attacking this man, so you don't even really see him. You could try, but it would be minus 30%, and you would need at least 4 successes to do this.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
Hey.
If what happened last turn didn't happen, I'm going to sling the Hawkland and grab my other rifle and start moving towards the manor.
All right.
And on the lookout for other sentries, because I obviously don't want to shoot into my friends, so I'm kind of scoping out for other folks
Naturally.
that might come up behind them.
All right. Andy, you were saying something.
Well, I was going to say I only have about a half hour left.
Yeah, we are finishing this, I think, very soon.
Yeah, but so because I'm already in combat, could I draw my hatchet and attack? Or
Cheers. Hatchet?
yes, could I draw my hatchet and attack?
Of course.
Okay, then that's what I want to do.
Okay. You've switched the spent torch to your left hand. You drew the hatchet, and you're trying to strike the man.
Mhm.
Go for it.
Nice.
Nice. He tries clumsily to get out of the way. Okay. Essentially, he
He
slipped.
goes face first into the hatchet.
Now that's irony. He slipped in his own vomit. On his own vomit. He slipped on his own vomit. He was like, "Oh shit, schlong!"
Oh. Sigmar.
Yeah.
Sigmar's fury. Come on.
Yeah, you didn't even have to roll because essentially you've buried the hatchet in his head with such a horrible force that the blade went through the head, the neck, and stopped at his collarbone.
Nice.
The man opens up like some kind of disgusting diseased flower and falls to the ground. Dead, of course. It's like it's over. But there's only a split second of calm as you can hear the village, getting agitated. You can hear screams. You can also hear movement from inside the manor. You know you don't have much time left.
Let's move.
Beat it.
I guess you're making your way back to the rendezvous point.
Yep. Can I toss a grenade back at the door again?
Of course.
Of course. On the way out.
Okay. You've tossed the grenade inside the manor as a parting gift. The explosion blew out another few of the windows inside, and probably destroyed at least a single piece of expensive furniture. You're making your way down as fast as possible. You've snatched Vincent along the way. You can see that all your friends, Vincent, they're okay, although Leopold and Lucas are completely covered in stinking, disgusting filth.
They failed a willpower test.
Yeah. You've managed to reach the wagon. Olesia is already, preparing to leave. Get inside! We are leaving! She cries. So, I guess you're getting inside.
If Lucas and Leopold get inside, I'm just gonna get on top.
Okay, so yeah, that's
and keep a lookout behind us with the my other loaded rifle.
all right.
You know, guys, we're gonna have to push the kid out of the wagon and go.
Now the kid is of course inside. Gennaro is still sleeping
Under a tree somewhere.
Kid.
No, Gennaro is inside right now. Of course,
Oh, okay.
she brought him inside. When Leopold and Lucas entered the wagon, the kid gagged, and even Gennaro woke up like, "What's this thing?"
I tell Gennaro that he vomited all over us because he was too stinking drunk, and this is why he needs to quit drinking.
No, I don't have a problem. Vincent, you're on top, riding shotgun with Olesia. Sally, you are also inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the back, right.
You're speeding away from Trotteldorf as fast as possible, leaving the village behind.
We should probably let the girl out at some point.
Just give her a gentle push.
Yeah, like we are ending right now, but just just a quick question: what are you doing with the girl?
I'm not opposed to pushing her out. In all seriousness, because we're in a hurry to get out.
Yeah, like before we leave, I think her threat is, we'd like run home, and then as we get up and get on, just tell her to run home, and then we go off on our way.
So before you ride away, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay.
The threat should be gone at this point.
Yeah, well, she looks at you with wide, frightful eyes, especially at Lucas and Leopold. She nods, mumbles some kind of thanks, thank you, and runs away, holding her nose. Of course, while she does so. You get inside. Vincent goes on top. You ride away as fast as possible, leaving the village of Trotteldorf behind, and freeing the world of a couple more heretics. Nice job.
All right. Now, Alessa said that we can send a messenger, or she knew of a messenger we can send to the Knights of Raven.
Yeah. Well, essentially, you were riding throughout the whole night, and 2 hours after dawn. Oh, by the way, Sally, you also had to get on top of the wagon, Gennaro too, because it was impossible to sit with Lucas and Leopold, with with the smell.
Understandably.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going. Those two are going to have to walk for a while.
No, I mean, you two, Lucas and Leopold, you've gotten used to the stench. That's not a problem. At least not that huge of a problem. But the others, no way. But 2 hours after dawn, you've managed to you've reached a small roadside inn. Olesia stops the wagon, gets down. All right, we can send a messenger from here. Vincent, I think it will be good if you be the one to do it. They are your men after all.
So I am the messenger.
No, you
No.
go inside
And hire a messenger.
and send the
hire
messenger.
Yep.
You have a coin
Understood.
to do that.
And I guess Leopold and myself need to see if we can take a bath.
I hand
And
Vincent
clean the.
2 silver. I
No,
guess?
she looks at you and says, "No way. You will take a bath when we reach an inn this evening. It's too close to Trotteldorf. We can't take any chances.
We're still on the run, essentially.
Okay.
So,
So I'm gonna
go
run
inside,
in.
send a messenger, and be quick about it."
Right. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna. Obviously, at this point, gave her back the Hawkland long rifle.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna run in.
Oh, she
And,
also collects any unspent grenades.
Okay.
Man,
Tony was like, all right, I didn't throw one.
Yeah. Well, she's not frisking you.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, she asks that if you have any unspent grenades, and she heard 2 explosions, so that means that there should be a couple more.
Yeah.
Then please give
she's
it back.
counting the explosions on us.
Yeah. Then please give it back to her. Vincent, you've paid the messenger. Actually, only a single silver was enough
Okay.
to send the message about the grain from Trotteldorf being contaminated, and I guess you also mentioned what happened in the village as well, with
Yeah.
Grozny and Schlecht.
That a beast of demonic forces was eliminated in the name of the Lord of Moor.
Lord Moore, okay. Sure. If you pay the boy, because the messenger is like 15 years old, if you pay the boy another silver, you guess that he'll probably deliver it twice as fast.
Okay, 2 silver.
Well,
Appropriate.
he looks like, whoa, 2 silver. Okay. Very well, sir. I will deliver this message as fast as possible. Thank you. And
Yeah, go buy yourself a slice of bread, kid.
he immediately goes to the stables to prepare his ride.
I'm subconscious. Well, I'm uneasy that I just given a child 2 silver for. That's kind of the what you give to the dead to
Yeah.
pay for their.
Before you put them to the ground. True.
Yeah. So that kind of crossed my mind after the fact,
Well.
and I say a prayer for them.
All right. You're going back to the wagon. Olesia is like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You ride on top with that rifle of yours, just in case.
Roger.
Halfling, you ride on top as well. You too.
With pleasure.
You ride inside. And with that, you're spinning away from the inn towards your ultimate destination, towards Marienburg, the greatest free city in the whole of the old world, and the greatest port as well. Along the way, but we'll do this of course next time. If you want, Olesia will tell you quite a bit about this city. She's pretty knowledgeable, so that you know what you are getting into. But of course, if you want to explore it by yourselves, then by all means. As for now, that's it. Congratulations. Okay, guys, that was the name of the adventure was Chaos in the Rye. I couldn't tell you that before, of course.
Yeah.
So for today's session, I think we'll skip the normal points, like for religion, stuff like that, because there wasn't just enough time for that.
Mhm.
But you will get points for finishing the adventure. What's that sound?
What's that?
Oh, I'm in the laundry room right now. Is it the washing machine?
Yeah, it's something
Yes.
crazy loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, everyone gets 30 points each for this adventure. For killing Grozny Schlecht, you get 100 experience each of you.
Mhm.
50 experience points for rescuing Isabella without killing the Beastman. Okay, and 35 points for defeating the demons in the orchard.
You said 35?
Yeah. Funny enough, there is an experience award for beating the shit out of Oswald, but not killing him. Oswald the Miller.
Oh.
Yeah. we didn't have time. I was just gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't get points then.
15.
It's like 25 experience points if you just beat him but not kill him.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
yeah?
215 XP total?
Well, no, it looks like
185 I got.
Yeah. Actually, wait, more, because you got 30 for today, 100 for killing Grozny, 50 for Isabella,
Yeah,
and
215.
35. Yeah, 215.
Okay, guys. So that's it for today. I think it was a very cool adventure.
Mhm.
Nice little interruption, so to speak. The structure itself, I mean, when I was reading it, it wasn't very intuitive, unfortunately. But all in all, I like this scenario. I wanted to run for a long time. Saw it for the first time like in 2009, 2010, I think. So that's it. Now, our next game. Oh, even the calendar is fucked up in Windows 10. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am cursed. Okay, so I guess...
I only use Google, so...
Yeah, I guess that the rest of the May is no-go, from what I understood. So let's look at June. What about the 3rd?
I might be able to swing the 3rd.
I can do the 3rd. But hold
Remember that in my case, Saturdays are also possible. So if you don't want to play on Sundays, it's okay if we play on Saturday. It makes no difference to me, unless of course I'm occupied, then it makes a difference. But
yeah, I think for me, as I think I have something going on that Saturday.
Okay.
So I can do the 2nd or 3rd or the 9th or 10th, but that's going to be it for June for me.
Okay. For the whole June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to Disney World after that. So.
Oh, okay.
I think the 3rd might work, but definitely the weekend after the 3rd will definitely work. So maybe maybe on the 3rd and definitely on the next week.
What I'm thinking, Bran, what I'm thinking is that maybe if Andy is okay with 9th or 10th, then we could maybe play on 10th of June, so that there will be a smaller gap between our next game and another game after that. What do you say?
Sure.
Because if we play on 10th, then it will be only 17th, 24th, and then we'll enter another month.
I should be able to play on the 1st of June.
Okay.
Sorry, on the 1st of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I will also need to. I was I'm still running the Thousand Thrones IRL, but the first chapter was a few months ago. I need to refresh it, and this is a very big campaign. So it will be even better for me if we'd be able to play on 10th, especially since my brother comes in June, and I want to prepare everything for him. So, okay, we'll play on 10th, standard time.
Yeah, sounds great.
Notes are up, by the way.
Notes are up, great. So think about your experience points. It will be like a few weeks on the road, so if you want to learn something special from Olesia...
Torture.
Sure, torture without any problems.
Okay.
Then you'll be able to do that. Of course, within a reason. Like you won't be able to learn astronomy from her, but torture is no problem. And Jason, I may have to contact you about it.
All right.
Sorry, a few things. And also, Brian, have you thought how are you going to contact Bjorn? Jorn in Talheim. About your organization.
Yeah, we never went over that. You said it would be like pigeons or something, maybe.
Okay, so we'll also speak about that. All right, in between.
Okay.
Like a solo Skype call.
Pigeons.
Leopold, if you also want to to do something special, and Lucas, you as well, you can also contact me either via Messenger or Skype.
Okay.
Think very carefully about your next skills and talents, and essentially, upgrades to your characters, because the Thousand Thrones is very hard. It's a very hard campaign, so you need to get every single edge that you'll be able to.
Okay.
Cool. That's it for today, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you all on 10th of June.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Cool.